So hello everyone, I am Anissa Trishapa Bingwit and I am a Stipendium Hungaricum scholar in Budapest, Hungary. My program is Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Sciences under the Faculty of Psychology and Education. So in today's vlog, I'm going to talk about the Stipendium Hungaricum scholarship itself. So what it's all about and also the application process. So let's start. What is the Stipendium Hungaricum scholarship? So it was founded by the Hungarian government in 2013. The program is supervised by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade and managed by the Tempus Public Foundation. It is the most prestigious higher education scholarship program of the Hungarian government. It offers a wide range of courses for international students of excellent academic track record. The Stipendium Hungaricum scholarship is based on bilateral education agreements between Hungary and the governments of the sending countries. Applicants are offered more than 600 full degree programs covering all higher education fields at all degree levels, including part-time and doctoral programs. So in my case, I am under the doctoral program of ELTE or Eötvös Loránd University. So if you're a Stipendium Hungaricum scholar, will you be provided for your stay here in Hungary? Of course you will, but it depends on the program you're in. So the provisions covered by the scholarship depends on what type of program you're in. If you're in for bachelor's, master's, one-year master's, and non-degree programs, and also my program, the doctoral program. So the bachelor's, master's, one-year master's, and non-degree programs have the same provisions, while the doctoral degree programs have much higher allowance than the others. So what are the provisions covered by the scholarship? Are tuition-free education, monthly stipend, accommodation contribution or dormitory, and medical insurance. However, in terms with the allowance, it depends on what type of program you're in. Like for example, the bachelor's, master's, one-year master's, and non-degree programs have the same allowance, which is around 43,700 Hungarian forints, or 120 euros. While for the doctoral programs, they receive 140,000 Hungarian forints per month, or 390 euros for the first 2 years. And for the last 2 years, they received 180,000 Hungarian forints, or 500 euros. So for your stay here in Hungary, you can choose to stay in a dormitory wherein you will be free of charge. However, if you choose to stay in a flat, the Stipendium Hungaricum scholarship will give you an accommodation contribution of 40,000 Hungarian forints. But it's usually not enough if you stay in the city's capital, which is Budapest, where I'm staying. So I need to get some amount from my allowance to add to my rent. So the application process, what do you need to do? Of course, you need to prepare the documents that you need, and to know the documents that you need or the requirements for the scholarship, you need to go to the Tempus Public Foundation website, wherein you can click on their links shown here. Since this is a bilateral agreement between countries, you also need to apply to the sending partner in your country. In my case, in the Philippines, it is the Commission on Higher Education, or CHED. So you also need to email them or research information on the requirements that you need for your application process. In my case, when I applied for this, I didn't have any information at all on what requirements to submit to CHED or how I will submit it, since it was in the midst of the pandemic situation in the Philippines. So there is no CHED office in our Mock City. But thanks to my friend Brian, he went to the CHED office, which is in Tacloban City, and another city in Region 8, which is 2 hours from Ormoc, my hometown. And he asked about the scholarship in my place. However, the regional office of CHED didn't know about the scholarship. However, they did help me by connecting me to the international office, which is located in Manila. So thank you so much, CHED Region 8. So then I emailed the international office of CHED, and they also emailed me about the application process. So by the way, why do you need to apply to your sending partner in your country? It's because, since again this is a bilateral agreement, the sending partner in your country will nominate a number of students who will proceed to the next step of the application process. So unfortunately, the Tempus Public Foundation cannot consider your application if the sending partner in your country will not nominate you. So in our case, in the Philippines, there are only 35 nominees every year. Okay, so as I was editing the video, I realized that I said something wrong. Correction, only 35 Filipinos are funded by Tempus Public Foundation per year. However, that does not mean that only 35 are nominated by CHED. So for this year, CHED nominated around 40 plus students, so that's why some were rejected. So among the 40 plus nominees, only 35 students were able to proceed to Hungary. So after you submit your requirements to CHED, what will happen? They will hold a panel interview and will ask you about your application. Then after you get nominated, congratulations! You will then proceed to the next step, which is the universities here in Hungary, which is your first or second choice. They will evaluate your papers and they will hold an interview and entrance exam depending on what type of course you chose. So from what I experienced, I chose Otto University as my first choice and University of Szeged as my second choice. I was only interviewed and I had a dissertation proposal for my research topic. So for some of my batchmates, some were not interviewed but got accepted, and some had entrance exams and other additional requirements. It actually depends on which university you apply to. So you need to always check your emails. So after the universities hold their entrance examinations, so the universities call your interview, dissertation proposals, and everything, they call that entrance examinations. So don't be shocked when they tell you that you will have an entrance examination. Usually that's just an interview to check your English communication skills. So after the universities administer their entrance examinations, you will then wait for their decision. You will see accepted, conditionally accepted. In my case, I was conditionally accepted because my requirements were not yet complete. Even now, my diploma is still not here. I'm still waiting for my diploma from UP. Yeah, so I hope they can give it to me soon because I'm still conditionally enrolled. But yeah, conditionally accepted and formally rejected. After that, the next step is for the scholarship. So it doesn't mean that you're now accepted to the university that you will automatically go to Hungary. No, yeah, that's what we thought. But actually, you will wait for the scholarship. And that is the most important one because without the scholarship, you will need to pay for yourself here in Hungary, which is usually we can't afford. You know, Europe. So yeah, you will now wait for the TPF's decision for your scholarship. So by the way, guys, this is a very long waiting time or waiting process. The application started at about November 2020 and the TPF's decision was given on June or July 2021. So around 7 to 9 months waiting process. So to know the TPF's decision, you will need to check their website every day. You will always check the website at around 3 a.m. You will not sleep. Team no sleep. And of course, when the time comes that they have decided, you will see awarded, conditionally awarded, or for waiting list. I think it was waiting list or reserved, and formally rejected. So yeah. In my case, I was conditionally awarded because again, I still don't have my diploma. I'm still waiting. So yeah, you have to master the art of waiting. Preparation. Pray while preparing. And there you have it. That's the process. So after TPF's decision, of course, you now need to wait for the acceptance letter from the university and the award letter from the Tempus Public Foundation and continue with your visa application process. So my advice to you guys, just pray and be patient. You will get through this. Promise. I got through it, so you will too. My tip for you also, while waiting for everything for application process, save money. because you will really need it when the time comes that you will apply for a visa and also for your plane ticket, because the plane ticket is not included in the provisions of the scholarship. So you need to provide your plane ticket on your own, okay? And also the moving expenses, they're not included in the scholarships. So good luck and God bless on your application process. Be strong. Just be patient and pray. You will get through it, okay? So if you consider this vlog informative and it helped you, gave you an insight about the scholarship or not, kindly like and subscribe on my channel. Thank you. Bye.